Good afternoon. Today, 2 months until July 4th, I'm here to report that we're in our vaccination program, where we are and what comes next in an effort to get this country back closer to normal. And first, where are we? Well, as everyone knows, I promised that we'd administer 100 million shots in my first 100 days. After we met that goal, we doubled it to a historic 200 million shots. By the time we reached the 100 days last week, we had shattered that mark with over 220 million shots in arms. And as we stand here today, almost 150 million Americans have gotten at least one shot. Over 105 million Americans are fully vaccinated. And among our most vulnerable population, seniors, we're nearing 85% of those who've gotten their first shot. 70% of the seniors are now fully vaccinated. In the next 2 months, our focus is going to be on 3 groups: kids between 12 and 15 who are awaiting potential FDA authorization to get a shot; 2, adults who have had trouble locating a place to get a shot or who just haven't gotten around to it; and 3, those who need more being convinced of the necessity of getting the vaccine. Children between the ages of 12 and 15 years of age. They're not yet eligible for a vaccine. The FDA scientists are currently reviewing the data to decide if and when to authorize that age range for vaccinations. The FDA and the FDA alone will make that decision. But today, I want American parents to know that if that announcement comes, we are ready to move immediately move to make about 20,000 pharmacy sites across the country ready to vaccinate those adolescents as soon as the FDA grants its okay. We know that many adults have not been vaccinated because they have found it too confusing or too difficult or too inconvenient to get a shot. So for those having trouble finding a location or making an appointment, we're going to make it easier than ever. We have formally launched a simple website where you can find the vaccination location closest to you. That site is vaccines.gov. Let me say it again, vaccines.gov. I want to be clear. I've been saying this a long time, but I really believe this is not a Democrat or a Republican issue. While we may not always agree on everything, this is one thing people across the political spectrum can agree on. So I want to thank prominent conservatives like Mitch McConnell and a large group of Republican members of Congress who've medical training, who have advanced getting vaccinated. Our goal by July 4th is to have 70% of adult Americans with at least one shot and 160 million Americans fully vaccinated.